right here, ripping out productions. You know how we do, man. I'm gonna take my glasses off because it's showtime, man. Showtime. I was supposed to take a day off today, but I did not. So we just gotta keep the show moving. There's a nice moon present in the dark skies right now. We're on Flurry side, very nice area. I'm very happy with the move. I remember back in the days we were on Fayon. It was all right, but it was too closed up. Some toxic people were there, so we had to move for the better. So sometimes it's always good to change areas. You know what I'm saying? Even change countries for a temporary basis, right? But like, once you're aware of your talent, we're just gonna make things happen, man. We're just gonna make things happen. And I do believe in miracles. I do believe in attraction. But in order to gain to that access, you must take at least, let's say, 1 hour a day. 1 hour a day. You become like a tree with the planet. Like you just transform into the planet Earth for 1 hour a day, man. Your life's gonna change. You might be in the worst situation, but man, my streaming on YouTube is on point. Shout out to all my supporters on YouTube. Y'all the best out here. But we just gonna keep it raw, man. I had to take a break today, man. Like for real. I think Fridays and Sundays are usually my breaks. Like I won't even post neither. I'm just gonna like chill and just try to understand what I really want. So, when you're in a freedom state, like you can think for yourself. Like that's something people take it for granted. They don't know how to think. That's not taught in school, unfortunately. In school, your mind is always busy, so you don't have time to strategize your future. You're always like on the task, which is normal. Don't get me wrong. After high school, I recommend people take a break. 6 months break, 3 months break, whatever. Do not rush just to go to college, just to go to college. Just because the conformity said so or the system said so. Nah, man. You take a little break, say, okay, what do I really want to do? And then you go for that. You must be vigilant here. People are unconscious. They don't know how to, go for their mission. They just go with the status quo and they just say, all right, I'm gonna do this because my parents said to do it. Like, bro, do you like doing it? First of all, did you take a personality test? You know what a personality test is? A personality test is to see what your interest is. So I did that in the past, and thank God I was aware. They were saying in my personality test result, actor is in there, which I am right now, part time on call. Not easy, but I'm doing it. I had my breakthrough a little bit in the past, but I want something bigger. I'm asking for something bigger, definitely, because I'm a hungry artist. It says teacher, believe it or not, and something very, it has to be with communication based. Now, customer service, I hate it. It's not my thing. I did that in the past. It's just not my thing. It's terrible, lots of stress. So I'm retired from that. But anything that's going towards entertainment purposes, like for example, streaming. Many people see I have a potential talent in streaming. So now, I think starting tomorrow, I'm gonna go a little bit more mainstream because I'm gonna have a stand and a microphone here, just like those interviewers you see, and I'm gonna try to do the best of my ability to make it very intriguing. Now I'm gonna go in different locations as well. That's something I'm working on. Maybe during the day I might do that. I don't know. Different location, but this is the main location here because we have the good lighting. It has the good lighting. You got the streets. It's a good concept. And always stay hydrated, guys. I did a mistake by not being hydrated in LA. LA is so nice, but if you forget to drink water, just water, you're dehydrated. You're finished at the end of the night. You're like, oh my God, I can't breathe. Because you didn't drink water, man. Like that's why, like, I got always my water right here, bottle of water recommended by Real D. Don't get it twisted, guys. See, you know how you know you're dehydrated when your lungs right here is dry. You're like, oh man, your lungs needs water. Your lungs need water, man. So yeah, man. Yeah. So basically, I'm gonna be like really, really hustling this week, guys. It's gonna be very serious. Starting Monday is gonna be day one. It's gonna be really, really like knocking on major doors, which I'm doing almost every day. It's just not easy, because you don't get answers from executives, and you have to just like it is what it is, man. You just got to keep going. I love making beats. I love doing rhymes. It is just my identity. It is something that I've started since the age of 18. I've been making beats. I've been influenced by the RZA, Havoc from Mob Deep, Scott Storch, Allah Mathematics, Fort Disciple. I'm just naming the producers. What is 67? I don't know what. I hope that's no insult, but anyway, um, just elaborate on the 67. Who else? My top. Oh, Dr. Dre. I put Dr. Dre in there. He's like one of my top also influence. So when you hear my beats, oh Timbaland, of course. You got to put Timbaland there. So those are like, oh yeah. Also, I forgot, man. Neptunes, Pharrell, um, Swiss Beats. So it's like I grew up with all these guys. That's why when I make my stuff, they might maybe even the majors might hear something. They'll be like, "Oh man, Real D got some uniqueness in there." Like even some New York DJs, they saw some potential, but it's all about money. You gotta invest. Ain't nothing free, man. So I'm just pushing my song "Real D Devil Gone" right now on Spotify. Then I'm gonna put probably "Hustle Up" on August. I'll try to put that in August. Um, Probably October. No, probably even September. I might put um what's that title called? Now Illumination. That's another joint that I'm gonna try to put out in September. Back to school. You know what I'm saying? So, so right now everything's good, man. Everything's good. I just gotta like hustle, man, for real, for real. Now I'm in the NFT art business, so that's going not bad, but there's some scams in there. We gotta watch out. So I'm very vigilant with them art collectors. Some of them they just want to steal your money, or they want to scam you to get gas fees. So y'all got to be careful out here. But it's music wise, sync wise, I know I'm gonna get one of them deals soon. Like I'm gonna drop like once I finish a beat in my studio, I'm gonna drop it on SoundCloud. Man, no need to wait for distribution and all that. Unless if it's like songs, you got to be strategic with that. You cannot just drop every time. It doesn't work like that. You always got to give it a month to 2 months. Every 2 months or every month even, you just drop a track. But it's gonna be a bit too saturated. So I think every 2 months you drop a joint. I think that's fair enough. You know what I'm saying? So probably in August, I might drop Now Illumination. I might drop it, or I got Hustle Up. And then after that, Winter. So I got like 3, 4 major bangers that I wanna like really start to pushing out there and just make things happen. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really ready, like mentally, and I gotta do what I gotta do because I know what I want to do. So when you make a decision, man, you just go with it. Michael Jordan said, "You gotta be passionate on what you want to do." There's no shortcuts in life, guys. There's no shortcuts. You gotta really want it, despite the obstacles and the trials and tribulations you may be facing. I mean, all the artists been through that. You know, you might think they made a big hit and you think they were in the best place. Nah, man, they were probably in the worst scenario. But they said, you know what, man, we're gonna have to give it all or nothing. Sometimes it's do or die, really. It's either they do it or they're back in the streets and the slums. So this is something people need to be aware of. That's what it is, man. Life is not easy. I wish it was easy, but it ain't. It ain't. You gotta really like y'all gotta wake up and smell the coffee, man. Because if life was easy, everybody would have been rich by now. But it's not. So you have to learn how the status quo works. You have to know what self-image psychology is. You have to act the part as the person you want to become. And that's something people don't understand that. Even if you have nothing, right? But you really believe in your vision, you believe in your dreams, man, you're gonna make it. There ain't no way you're not gonna make it. You just gotta believe in yourself, day in and day out. Shout out to Sean Zachary. I don't know what happened to this YouTuber. I didn't see him in a while. I hope he's okay though. He gives a lot of motivational tips. There's also this other guy. What's his name? I forgot his name. He's another YouTuber. He's pretty cool from Miami. Shout out to Miami. Pretty cool brother. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, man, I just want to make sure, man, yo, that we're gonna be all right. We're gonna make things happen regardless. You know, I always, visualize on really what I wanted to do. But I face a lot of darkness, man. I face a lot of darkness. I survived death almost like 3 times. One time was in 1991, July. Yeah, I was just minding my own business, and and then I was on crossing on the intersection. My bike got stuck, and like the car just crashed me down. So it was crazy. It was a crazy event. I almost died, lost blood. You know what I'm saying? My mother was shaking. Um, my father says it's gonna be okay. But I survived. I could have been gone there, but I think that I'm okay. Like, that's why, guys, man. Yo, if y'all living right now, thank God every day because you're still living, still achieving, and still breathing. That's very, very important to put that in mind, man. Today is knowledge session. We gotta do what we gotta do, and that's it, man. Usually I blast my music, but like I'm taking a little break now. I'm gonna leave in 3 minutes, but that's it, man. So if you guys check out my YouTube, feel free to check Real D Devil Gone. It's out now on YouTube Music. Real D Devil Gone. Check my shorts and all that. So we just gotta make things happen, guys. Right now I'm in my area. It's a cool area, man. I think next time I'm gonna put some music right here, but we gotta watch out because this is a neighborhood that is pretty quiet, so you cannot put music. But usually I'm in the studio, or I'll be like in downtown. We're gonna go in different locations and shit like that. But man, yeah, man, everything is good though, man. I'm very happy where I'm standing. I finally know what I want. It took me years though. Man, my 20s, yo, I was like, yo, what am I gonna become, man? Damn, it's not easy. But I knew I just loved the entertainment business. I just knew I loved it. But the sad part about the entertainment business is some of them are very talented. And yo, what up, Michael? G. If you got questions, let me know, man. Thank you for saying hi. Highly appreciate it. If you see what you like, put a thumbs up. But yeah, man, it's not easy, man. But once you know you have a certain gift, man, go for it. And for people think, they don't know who you are. I remember Tal Lopez said like, parents may think they know what's best for their children. No, they don't. They're gonna have to do their due diligence and see like what the kids is good at, and you push them towards that. Even a millionaire, a billionaire said the same thing. Say this all the same pattern. They say, well, you gotta love what you do, be good at it, and make a living out of it. That's it. Ain't no rocket science, but the system doesn't want you to know that. Because if you know it, you will hack the system. And they don't want that shit. Yo, same here, Michael. Real recognize real, man. G. Of course, of course. Of course, man. I was gonna take a break today, but like, you know what? I watch YouTube a lot, so might as well do my own YouTube. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. I thank you guys for y'all support because, I always mention y'all in my on my story on Instagram. I always mention y'all. I'm like, shout out to you YouTube guys. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all support, man. That's more than money. Money is good. Money is vital. Money is essential, like my father would say. But that's not sufficient. You gotta be, you gotta put your health first, guys. Health first before anything. You know what I'm saying? Health first, man. Like never take it for granted. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't get it back. But I mean, it depends on your health level. But if you know what you want, hey, you gonna be all right. Health first before your life gets cursed. But now I feel good. I feel rejuvenated. Even after I lost my dad and shit, like something just in my system renewed. Like my lungs open more. It's like I'm more resilient. You know, when you go through a grief, guys, man, and that shit hits you hard like that. Oh man, you're gonna try to win by any means necessary. It doesn't matter what you've been through, man. You could use that pain as a fuel, man. I'm telling y'all. Most of the entertainers you see, man, yo, they use their pain as fuel. Y'all don't know. Y'all see the cameras, y'all see everything. But do you know what they've been through behind the scenes, man? Man, I'm getting emotional out of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm in my neighborhood. There's a movie scene right here. Look at that. Man, I could do a movie scene right here. Making a deal with my life and shit. Called YouTube Streamer Street, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo. But yeah, this is Fleury side. This is Montreal side. It's very quiet, as you see. But like, I'm not like if you go, yo, see, you could hear like the echo and shit. I'm not gonna start yelling because everybody's sleeping and shit. But like, it's like quiet. So it's very rare, man. I can even make a movie scene right here. I could bring my stand, and I'll be talking on the phone and shit. I could make a scene right here. I even got my stand so I could make movies and shit. Oh man, now YouTube streaming just gave me ideas. But yeah, man, I'm more of a creator. I like to create things. I'm not like an employee status. I'm not that. I'm more of a contractor, self-employed guy. I mean, the work, it depends. If it's something that I could kill it, I'll do it. But I don't do any type of work. You know what I'm saying? But entertainment wise, man, I'm here. Like my goal here is as a voice actor for 6 months to a year for a AAA video game. That be my dream come true. Like because it pays pretty well. They don't pay peanuts. These guys. When it's studio, like, I have my demos, but I just need to find the. I got my agent from Montreal. Shout out to Top Talents Agency. You know what I'm saying? But you know, Montreal is it's good. It's good, but it's a bit slow. So um, I know New York and Los Angeles is pretty strong. But voice acting now is pretty flexible because I got my studio at my house. So I'm like, man, I could record with LA with a big contract. All that could it can happen. But I got to put my voice out there more, which I'm doing it. You know, I'm on voices.com. There's a big contract that I went for, but we're gonna see. But if that shit gets in, man, that's my breakthrough. Fuck that. It's for AI on top of that. They might use my voice for like AI apparatuses, but I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, you know. But it's good money. I'm like, man, it's good money. So I'm going for big contract. That's it. If it ain't big, don't take it. It's like you have to be like an NBA player because NBA players sometimes they might be in New York, right? Or let's say we gotta take example of Jalen, right? Jalen D. I forgot his last name, but Jalen. I'm gonna call him Jalen. He was in Dallas, I think. Yeah, he was in Dallas. But then New York, they're like, yo, I think they studied Jalen. They're like, yo, you come in New York, we're gonna set you up for 1 million. Oh, not 1 million. What was it? Was it 100 million or some shit like that? Yo, that's a lot of money. 100 million, man. Yo, he didn't even hesitate. He just went there and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, y'all gotta go for the deals of your dreams, man. It may be hard at first. It might be very hard, but y'all gotta do it. Even my brother told me that. My brother told me, you're not gonna shit bricks when you're comfortable. You're gonna shit bricks when they offer you $1 million. You know what I'm saying? That's the only. That's the only way. That's the only thing you're gonna know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I think I'm gonna leave it at that. Thank you guys for coming, man. Tomorrow, same back channel. I'm very excited, man. Like I'm getting very natural at this on the YouTube live streaming. I'm gonna try to get my hours up, guys. Let's get this 4,000 hours up. YouTube partnership, man. I just can't wait for that. I feel very purified right now as we speak. Very purified. I like to thank God for giving me life and living good. You know what I'm saying? And purifying me, man. That's all I gotta say. Thank God every day because you're still living, still breathing, and last but not least, still achieving. Real D signing out. See y'all tomorrow, same back channel, 10 p.m. East side to the west side to the east. Peace.